So we have approximately 20 plus teams that have been selected to participate in this national challenge. And the tentative dates will be either 20th or 21st June in Bangalore. We will announce the exact date later. And we'll be using some robotics called as XRP platform. I'll explain to you in detail. So let me tell you more about what STEM Education Trust is. STEM Education Trust, founded by Mr. Gagan Goel. He will join the call shortly. He was from IIT Bombay, and he's one of the earliest STEM entrepreneurs. And he built a STEM lab called as Think Labs. And now currently he's one of the partners at a VC firm called as India Quotient. So he leads this team of STEM Education Trust, which is a not-for-profit trust. And we have been selecting Team India since 2017. And over 10,000 students we have engaged through this program. Now, let's understand how did this whole journey start. From 2019 is when we started the first FGC. And we have worked with, so if you see the positions since 2020, this is how our Team India has performed in every year. 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. 25, the team was from Bangalore. As you can see the pictures down. It was an all-girls team in 2019 from Pune. In 2022, it was a slum team from a slum of Dharavi, Mumbai. And in 2025, it was a ATL schools team, which went to Panama. I personally have attended 3 of the past FGCs myself, starting from Singapore and then later in Greece and last year in Panama. This year, interestingly, the FGC will be held in Incheon, South Korea. Right? Now, SET consists of passionate volunteers like me, Saish Gandhi. We have Sumesh also, who must have joined the call, Preeti, Fahad, Iha. There's so many others like Nilesh Shah, who are helping us in organizing this entire event. There should be Vishnu also. I do not know who all has joined. Sorry if I missed out saying few names. Now, how did we do all this selection process? Somewhere in the month of January, February, we had launched the challenge with the help of ATL. And emails were sent out to over 10,000 ATLs of India. And over 110 entries we received. And you are all aware that you went through multiple rounds of interviews, right? So we grilled you. And we have 20 plus teams that have been selected to be part of the Bhartiya Yantra Krida Mahotsav, right? Now, how will this event be held in June? It will be a full day competition. It will be held either on 20th or 21st of June, which is a Saturday or a Sunday. And we will have all your 20 teams, around 200 student participants, plus there will be some schools that will be attending. So we expect a crowd of around 500 people. Now, Bhartiya Yantra Khel Mahotsav will have 2 tracks, track A and track B. Let me explain to you what this means. And we will select Team India, which will then travel to Incheon, South Korea, somewhere in the month of October. Tentative, the dates are not finalized. They will be releasing the date shortly. Now, how will we prepare? We'll be sending out the kits to you by the next week, the robot kit. And then you will work in the next 1.5 months, it is 50 days till the month of June, where we will all assemble in Bangalore once again for the tournament, correct? And by 20th evening, we'll announce the team. So as I said, there will be 2 tracks. Track A, which will be called as the Robotics Challenge, and track B will be called as the NTE Challenge. NTE means New Technology Experience. Let me explain to you what these 2 platforms mean. The first platform focuses on the robot game, right? In this robot game, we'll be using a robot called as XRP, and the game will be called as the Fire and Rescue game. We'll explain the game shortly to you. It will contain of autonomous period and a driver control period. The match will be of 2.5 minutes. The second track will be called as the NTE Challenge, in which there is going to be a project based on a theme, and you're supposed to come with a project presentation, and you'll be evaluated based on the presentation and the project. These two tracks are independent of each other, and we will be selecting one team for track A and one team for track B. So you have the option of participating in either of the one or both of the challenges. However, we will be selecting two separate teams for track A, one team for track A and one team for track B. Now let's understand the track A, that is the hardware that we will be sending out to you. We'll be sending out a robot called as the XRP, Experiential Robot Platform. It's a kit which I'll show you how it looks like. And this robot kit, this is how the kit will look like. This is the 3D printed kit, and this is the board, microcontroller board having a Raspberry Pi Zero, and you're supposed to use this kit to solve a challenge. Now, I would like to invite one of our mentors, Sumesh Jaiswal. He's an IITian himself, and he has been guiding students for FGC for the past 7 editions. He's one of the most experienced first mentor that we could have, and he has designed a very interesting challenge for you. I now request Mr. Sumesh to. So let me show the video, and then he will talk about it.
Saish, there is an audio, a track.
Yeah, it's not coming.
No, audio is not.
Is it not playing? Oh, sorry.
No.
Wait, let me play it. I thought it was playing. It's playing at my side. Why is it not playing?
You will need to take down your headphones and play it loud.
Is it? Okay. Okay. Okay, let me start again. Sorry.
Welcome to Fire.
Can you hear now?
This year's Robot Challenge for the India
sorry,
National Championship, the first Global Challenge 2026. The winner of this robotics challenge will represent India at the first Global Challenge 2026 to be held in South Korea during October. Each match consists of 2 alliances, Red Alliance and Blue Alliance, with each alliance containing 2 robots. Your alliance partner in one match may be your opponent in the next. The match is played on an 8 feet by 4 feet playfield. The match begins with the autonomous period, during which the robots need to autonomously move around the playfield, pick up water cubes from the central lake, and drop them onto the burning fires in the school and in the forest. This is followed by a teleoperated period in which players are allowed to control the robots using their mobile devices. The last 30 seconds of the match is the end game, in which the robots need to transfer fire victims to the hospital.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So we will be sharing this video on YouTube so that all of you can take a look at it at your own pace, and you'll get more information about the game. In a few days' time, we will also publish a playbook that will contain all the rules of the game and all the other scoring criteria and the ranking criteria and all the other aspects of this game and the way the teams will be evaluated against each other. So all that will be published in a few days' time. Right now, we are showing you this video just as an introduction to how the game will look like. So this game is supposed to be played on a 4 feet by 8 feet playfield. And the job of the robots is to actually put out fire which is burning in the 4 corners of this playfield. So there are 2 alliances, a red alliance and a blue alliance. Each alliance contains 2 robots. So there are 2 red alliance robots and 2 blue alliance robots. So 4 robots will play the game at a time. And the main task of this game is for the robot to go towards the center of the playfield, pick up those yellow cubes that you see in the center, and go and drop those yellow cubes in either the red areas in the corners or in the blue areas in the corners. So in brief, this is how the game is going to be. So you have to build a robot using the kit that will be provided to you. So very soon, in a couple of days, we'll be shipping out the kit, and it should arrive to you in a few days' time. As soon as you get the kit, you guys need to create a design of your robot. How do you want your robot to actually operate, and how do you want to build it? And then you'll get started on building it. So we will provide you all the resources that are required for building the robot. We will provide you lots of videos, lots of written instructions, And we'll also conduct a few workshops for all of you to understand how this kit is to be used in order to build the robot. I understand that at this point, many of you will have many questions about this game, but hold on to those questions until we publish the game manual, the rules of the game, and we publish this video, and then we can have another session where we discuss all those rules separately. So for now, this is an introduction to the game. Back to you, Saish.
Yeah, thank you, Sumesh sir. This is just to intrigue the curiosity in you. It's not going to be a tough challenge. Sumesh sir has taken extra care to make it very simple for you because this is the first year that we are going to have such a huge challenge. So don't worry about it. We are not releasing the full manual yet because the robot are being shipped currently from Bangalore to your locations. Hopefully, you should be able to get the kit by the end of this week or early the next week. Don't worry. In the next 5 to 10 days, you all will get the XRP kit that I showed you in the picture earlier. That kit, you will be able to solve this entire challenge. We will be having weekly sessions to address all your queries. We'll also share the rule book and the solve video. Don't worry about, we will be constantly hand-holding you to solve this statement. Fine. Let me proceed to the next slide. So, sir, we will not explain this detail to you. We'll explain it to you later. So let's come to the track B. So what we explained to you was just track A, right? Track A is the robot challenge. The second track, which we'll be selecting another team for, is something called as the NTE, the New Technology Experience, for which there is a theme, and you're supposed to work on the theme to create a project. The goal is to, we'll be identifying a team, okay? Now let's look at the theme of the challenge. The theme of the challenge is to do with fire. You have to prevent, so your project has to be something to do about prevention or how to mitigate or provide a response to the fire, like active emergency response and containment strategies. And the third would be if you could make some kind of recovery and if you could build some resilience within the fire. So the solutions must utilize emerging tech like robotics, AI, sensors, automation, or digital tools to create this project, right? So this is the challenge statement for your NTE. So typically the typical what I can say similarity is the science projects that you do in your school for any national science competitions or state science competitions, something similar. The theme is based on fire and how we can prevent it. Based on that theme, you should be making a project. Now, please understand this project has to be of very high standard because you are going to present this to the world. So imagine the level of presentation. It's not a national level, it's a global level. So we expect a very high level of high quality of a presentation and the project from you. So in the, how will we assess the track B? You will be doing a public display that day on the competition day. You will be allotted a table. So you're supposed to bring a prototype, bring a mock-up or the prototype or a digital simulation and put it on the display on that day. In addition to that, we'll be calling you to a closed door presentation in a small room where the judges will actually interview you and see what is the depth of the presentation. Simultaneously, wherever you are going to demonstrate, the judges will come there to the table also where you're displaying the project to interview you. There will be a panel of judges which will be evaluating your project. So this is all about track B, that is the NTE. Now, it is very important that when you're doing this project, it has to be done by the students and not by mentors or by coaches. It has to be done by you. Mentors have to ensure that they have to only guide them or supervise them and not substitute their effort. You should not do the work of the student. Mentors is a request to you. And hence, that's why we are expecting that this is what you will ensure that you follow. This is what our ethics are. Now, we also have the third challenge called as a social media challenge for the next 5 weeks. Every week we'll be launching one challenge for you. And for this challenge, let me invite Iha, who leads the social media for the entire First Global India. So I would request her to make a presentation on this and speak about this slide. And then the next slide I will show what is the first challenge. Iha, over to you.
Yes, yes. Okay. Hello, everyone. So basically, this is a social media challenge, and it will be of 5 weeks. Every week, a new challenge will be released, and you all will have to be active on social media because this is also a part of the first global challenge that they also announced one social media challenge in which the students have to work on the video, not the mentors, but the students have to edit the video and be as creative as they can. So this is what the challenge will be about. So the for the first week, we have decided that there are three things that you have to do. The first will be the hero photograph, where all the team members should be there. There will be no GIF or emojis you can use in the picture. If you want to use, you have to just use a live prop or something, the real prop. Saish, I think someone has raised a hand.
Yeah, you can finish this and we'll take the questions later.
Do you have any query regarding this? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, okay.
We'll
We
take
will
the
take the
questions
questions
later.
later.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So the first is basically a team photo. All the members and the mentors should be there in the video holding a flag and whatever you have built. And the second is signature intro clip. Basically, think of it like a something action you want to do in every video, whether if it's a thumbs up, a yo, or anything, anything. Like whatever you want to take on, just take it. It will be your signature intro throughout the social media challenge. And the third is the manifesto caption. Basically, a caption in which you will write what kind of team you are, what kind of values you have, how do you work, how do you operate, and every single thing you have to mention in the video. But don't make it too long so that like people don't read it. Keep it very pointly. That write one, two lines in each point, like who we are, what as a team we do, what values we work upon. And we will release the second week challenge in the second week, and we will also put every challenge on our website, so you can also visit the website for the updates. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Hia. So this is the third excitement that we are sharing with you. The first excitement with the robot challenge, second being the NTE, and third is this STEM, social media challenge. So we have a lot of exciting challenges for you. So what will happen on the day of 20th June when the nationals will happen is you will all travel to Bangalore, and so there will be a track A winner. That's a robot game winner, one team, and we also will have a track B winner, right? And what will happen to these two tracks is the two both will prepare for the challenge, the global challenge, which will be held in Incheon, October, and the final traveling five will be selected somewhere in the month of September, not now. So for now, we'll be selecting 5 team members from team A and 5 team members from team B, track B, and all the 10 team members will be called as Team India, right? But only 5 eventually will travel out of the 10. So that 5 will be decided somewhere in the month of September. So who is doing all this? It is STEM Education Trust, which is governing this. And we have, so we will decide how the national trials will happen, what will be the part of the rules and all that, with the help of course, Atal Tinkering Lab. So the final decision will, of course, be resting with SET and the referees that have been appointed by STEM Education Trust. So this is what is the presentation, and we all now excited to hear from you. And I hope that you are all ready to launch. And from there, I end my briefing and the transmission is terminated. Over to you for